Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited to be back in studio. It's your girl, Kapri Monique, the voice of the people. There is no equal. You already know that. And welcome back to No Gray Area. This is where you step in to dispel the rumors, to tell the truth, to be held accountable, and to also spread love, light, and a lot of amazing energy. I'm so excited to have the homie in the studio. Um, it's so many things I can say. Obsession, Lifaz, newly founded and open Immaculate Auto Glass. We're gonna get into all things, but it's the homie D. I'm so excited. Palmer Park, Landover, Glen Arden's finest. Is definitely in the building. We're gonna go through all things D. We're gonna get into music, we're gonna get into clothing, we're gonna get into Immaculate Auto Glass, we're gonna get into legacy, we're gonna get into life. Like Lifaz, what are you committed to?
Absolutely.
It is amazing to have you back in studio. It's been a minute since we've checked back in for real.
Absolutely.
Like a real minute. Like since we've sat down. I think it goes, since we've really sat down, I think it goes back to March Mayhem. We're just gonna come back up in this conversation. Just not yet. Hold your horses, America. It's coming. It's coming.
Sure.
So the first thing I'm so excited to get into with you is Lifaz. That's because you're rocking your Lifaz couture jacket. Yeah, popping that pink.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Lifaz. So what is going on with Lifaz? Like Black Friday is coming. It's winter time. I just saw you bought your warm teddy bear hats back for the ladies. Like what's popping? What's going on with Lifaz?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're bringing out the winter stuff. We will be having a Black Friday sale. We'll be putting a lot of stuff on sale. Y'all gotta bear with me. I'm in the process of moving. So well, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff on sale, a whole lot of things. Just trying to keep it going. Keep it going. That's what's going on with life, is make sure that we keep it moving.
So speaking of keeping it moving, shout out to Young. Shout out to Young.
Happy birthday, Young. A couple of days ago, but happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Listen, these Scorpios, I promise you, I love y'all, but I'm so ready for y'all season to be over. No disrespect. I love y'all. I'm just ready.
My man.
Go Scorpios, it's your birthday. So speaking of him, you started a brand specifically for him.
Absolutely.
And that speaks to your thought process of legacy. What pushed you in that direction?
Well, Young used to always have ideas about different things, or why I didn't do this or why I didn't do that to whatever design. Because when he putting Lifaz on, he like, well, you should have. So I said, well, you should. We should create something off of what you said.
Together.
So then, yeah, we started to put our heads together, and like, we might as your name Young. I've been calling you that since you was a boy, so we're gonna put Young on top of the Lifaz, and it'll be for the younger kids. And he helped to design it. The Young Lifaz one with the baseball cap and all that was pretty much his idea, and I just helped him bring it to life. And he's sold a couple T-shirts and done some things at school, and so it's cool. I want him to just learn how to do business. That's it. So that's what it's really about. So if he sell one T-shirt a year, it's great for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of people have bought the Young Lifaz for their kids.
Yeah, so when you say you just want him to, like, legacy wise, it's about him learning the product, how to put it together behind the scenes from the mud, like getting it from the mud.
Absolutely.
Like from design to concept to wearing it to see how it feels, how it looks, how it fits. But I think that that's important in product development. I feel like that's part of the thing that gets skipped a lot in this culture. We'll get back to that too.
Right.
Y'all better. We coming back. Don't worry. Be right back for you. But I think that that's amazing because it's something that you love, and it's something that y'all can share together and build a legacy and a love and an understanding and collaborate and do amazing pieces. So, like, God forbid, it's always something that you have that y'all did together, that y'all built together, that you can hand down to him and he can hand down if he chooses to hand down, or maybe life is may go in a different direction for him.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like wherever he chooses to take it to is, what it's going to be. But he loves fashion. He into fashion. Not just saying this because he's my son. He has like the shoulders and the tall, slim build to where things hang nice on him,
Mm-hmm.
so he can be his own model in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So, and over the years, I've always showed him how to lay it out, match it up. So now I'm out the way, and it's like I got it, and he lays it out and he matches it up. And when I come home, I'll be like, okay, I see you. Come on, let's go to
Little
school.
dapper dang, little dapper young.
Yeah.
So speaking of stepping out and getting ready, first and foremost, congratulations on Immaculate Auto Glass.
Thank you.
So I do happen to know that you have a past.
Mm-hmm.
You have a legacy in doing glass as well, like you have a tenure. How long have you been doing auto glass repair, replacement?
I've been in the auto glass business for probably about 20 years. Not too long after I came home, I went through some odd and end jobs, and I got into auto. My mom passed in 2001, and that's when it was a few months later that I got into auto. So since 2001.
So 22 years,
Yeah.
almost 23 years you've been
Mm-hmm.
doing it. And apparently it's something that you love and have a passion for.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, you went from working for someone else
Mm-hmm.
to the creation and conception of Immaculate Auto Glass.
Absolutely.
And what drove you to step out on faith to actually do that? Because I know it's not just you.
Mm-hmm.
So give the people a breakdown of the business, how it came to be, so that they can understand how you go from 9 to 5 corporate to saying, you know what, I already do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm amazing at it. Like, why do I need a middleman?
No doubt about it. I think that for the most part, I never turned my family and friends over to the company that I was working for. I always took care of that stuff myself. So it was always me thriving doing something, under the table to make more money. As I got older, I'm like, I'm giving these people 30 to 35 jobs a week. You know what I'm saying? And for the money that I was getting, I felt like if I could go out here and do 10 for myself alone, so for a long period of time, I was always thinking on it and plotting on it. Me and my partner, Tay, he ended up leaving a little bit before me for some other reasons. So what happened was we used to do all of this work under the table together anyway, side work. When Tay stepped off, he had the time to start putting the business plan together.
Okay.
So then we put it all together. We LLC'd everything. We put made it a real company. You know what I mean? And then once we did that, and we got we got to the point where we were able to where you can go through your insurance, because at first it was just everything under the table. We trying to beat your insurance price, but now you don't have to. If you got a $50 deductible, you can call your insurance company and just tell them that you want Immaculate Auto Glass, and they can select us. So we work for all the insurance companies as well. And it's just a little thing too. We do save you some money on your deductible. So if you come to us, say you got a $500 deductible, and you come to us, we're gonna save you some money on that deductible. You go through any other glass company, they want all the money.
Yeah.
So that's another thing you could save with us. So once we were able to put it all together business wise, it just became like, am I gonna keep putting all of this on my back for this company, or am I gonna get to a place where I don't have to do as much, but I can make triple the money? And that's what it turned into. But in the process, you thinking about medical insurance and all that. You have to take in everything into consideration. So it took a while for me to do it, and now it's done, and it's a beautiful thing.
So I've been watching and sharing whenever I get posts or whenever I see something. Tell people your hours, where they can find you, how they can find you on social media. Like we're gonna go through it for lifers as well. But for this, like I need them black owned, operated. For some of y'all that went to the Raw Wave concert, hello.
Right. I keep
Contact Immaculate Auto Glass, baby.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. We are located at 5550 Silver Hill Road. That's where we're located at. The phone number, I'll be forgetting it, y'all.
It's okay. Life happens.
Yeah. So,
it's okay. You running two businesses and you have a child. Like
right.
Life happens.
So I'm about to make this thing right for you because I'm going to definitely tell you the correct number. The number is 240-202-2111. 240-202-2111. You can contact us for all your auto glass needs. The thing about us too, if you pick Immaculate Auto Glass, you are getting a company that had all of our technicians, everybody that's going to work on your car at least has 15 years or more experience. Other places, you could be getting a rookie straight out of the class, or you could be getting a good, certified veteran technician. But with us, we don't have nothing but vets. So when you call us, you're going to get the best.
I'm proud of you for stepping out on faith. I'm even more proud that you took the proper steps.
Mm-hmm.
You got your LLC, you got yourself bonded so that insurance companies,
absolutely,
you know what I'm saying, you can do work for the insurance companies, you can accept deductibles, you can even save people. I think that is amazing. Congratulations to you and Tay on Immaculate Auto Glass. Listen, y'all, make y'all way. Silver Hill Road. What's the address again?
5550 Silver Hill Road. Same parking lot as the Planet Fitness, on the backside where they do the window tinting.
Yes.
That's another thing. If you got a door glass or something like that bust out and it was tinted, you're gonna get a deal right next door because you came through Immaculate Auto Glass to get it changed. They're gonna give you a good price as far as putting your tent back on right next door. So it's all in one parking lot.
And see, that's even more dope. What are your hours?
We're right now we're working from 9 to 5, but we working on getting some things in order. We still got to kind of take some kids to school. We want to open earlier. You know what I mean? And we say 9 to 5, but we work. It don't just close at 5. If it's coming in, we there.
You're gonna grind until you get it done.
Until we get it done. So that's what we say, but we're normally always there 6, 7, 8, depending on the load. Yeah.
So standard shop hours are 9 to 5.
Yeah,
but
hours are 9.
Yeah. What was it? Luther's janitorial. My office hours.
Yeah.
But you still gonna catch me out here banging and slanging if you need that glass. I got that glass for you. Got Immaculate Auto Glass, baby. Get you some.
Yeah, we ain't closing until we get it done.
That's what I love. Speaking of get it done, the unapologetic, disrespectful crank that is obsession.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
I don't even know where to start at because it's so much. Like, my favorite story from obsession. Right. We're not even getting into that. It's forever my favorite memory. It's forever my favorite. But I will go back to saying that event was y'all's event. It was an event that you threw. You guys had. It was at Nipsey's. It was flooded. It was packed. It was a super dope event. And I think that was one of the things that really stood out to me was that it was your event.
Right.
And y'all didn't duck the wreck of the event. It was an amazing crowd. It was a great time. Like, it was extremely entertaining, guys. I promise you. That birthday's coming around again soon, too. Yes! Don't do it at the Shark Bar because I work on Fridays. But whenever you do, listen.
Right.
Listen, Linda, listen. Listen. So I'm honored to say that I've been a part of you guys' journey for a while now. Going back to then, that was before COVID, and then we went through COVID. The creation and I can't even get it out. Just like the whole thought process of understanding that y'all had to revamp the way you did things, revamp the way you do music, rebrand. And you guys actually took the shutdown to do that.
Yeah.
So you guys took the shutdown to do that. You remarketed, rebranded, came back stronger on the other side.
Mhm.
And what was your goal?
The goal was to not come out and just practice and then run to the clubs. We actually felt like we didn't seen a million and one bands do that, and it all end up in the same place. So we felt like, okay, let's go to the studio, let's make some original music, let the music come out. And the honest truth, it wasn't meant to put the band back together. But when we started to do the music, the chemistry started to come, and people, and some phone calls started to come, and it was just like, well, let's just go ahead and get back into it. But we wanted to create some originals and really put out some music from the studio first initially before we came out here. Everybody go and practice and then run out here and think, oh, we got 5-6 shows and it's on, and it's always right back off. So we was trying to build something that it wouldn't turn on and then go right back off. And still to this day, we just believe that you can't really level up to those levels of the bands that we all know without having things that's your own. That's just what
Correct.
we believe in.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So you guys came out ready to create, ready to stamp a sound, ready to work on your originals and do studio work.
Mhm.
Okay. We about to get into it. I told y'all we was gonna come back to it. So we coming back to it. So then music happens. You guys start getting booked more, start doing a little more shows.
Mhm.
Y'all are out and about more. And then March Mayhem rolls around.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So March Mayhem 2022. It is now 2023,
Right.
almost 24. So still controversy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're gonna get into it. So a member of your band
Mhm.
was on another podcast and they were discussing their personal business ventures.
Yes.
Two of them at that, not just one,
Mhm.
but two.
Mhm.
And from that, a conversation came up and took place.
Yeah.
And your band was brought into it.
Mhm.
Not only was your band brought into it, your band was challenged. Your band was kind of sort of like
Yeah.
served up on a platter.
Yeah. How about that?
And
How about that?
and I know for a fact that you weren't watching.
Mm-mm.
I know for a fact that Everett wasn't watching
Not at all.
because it was not obsession business.
Exactly. We had no idea.
Okay, so you start getting inboxes.
Yeah.
Let's walk through it. Let's unpack it. It's time to unpack, baby.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was. As everybody know, my two Mike Bread, he got endless businesses, health and wellness,
Boxer size, bread of life. He has a podcast, Bread on Fire.
Absolutely. Counseling. I mean,
he has a men's circle every Thursday, a men's group that meets every Thursday.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's into trying to help young brothers as well as older brothers our age get in shape. He stays on me all the time about what I need to do and this, that, and the third. And and it's just like, because when I had to go back after the inboxes and look at it, I seen my man came in very graceful. He was giving away the Kangen water that he stands on and says that you need this, you need to drink this water. And
it's actual H3O.
Yeah.
It's not reverse osmosis water. It is what our body actually needs. It's the level of oxygen that's actually needed for us
Absolutely.
to function and flow the way we're supposed to, like water.
And my man came in and he was handing those out to everybody and trying to help bless people's bodies. And then it got turned into something that it wasn't supposed to be. And it's like, what are we doing? And they took it somewhere. And then one person jumped out there and another person started dousing the fire. And it's like bro, real loud, like what are y'all doing? And why are we so important to whatever you came on a podcast to do? My question is, did you come on a podcast to do something else and then you seen bread and decided you was going to try to run in that direction? Or are we just on your mind that much to where whenever you go sit down and talk, you got to talk about what happened to you 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, and it's even like I know the controversy is even a little trickier because the engine of your band is a former member of their band, and I know that that has been controversial as well. I know it's been, yeah, we were so good at March Mayhem that y'all had to come take our drummer and all of those. Like, come on, let's just dispel all of it. Like, let's just go. Let's unpack it.
Well, at the end of the day, we do think that their drummer is that good. We did, well, their drummer, we do think that their former drummer was that good. What we try to do is consistently get better, and whatever that takes. You watched us. We've lost members here, there, G5, everywhere. People that went everywhere. We never say anything. We never make any post about it. People have took members and the newest member and put them on flyers and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the change happened, we was totally quiet. We didn't say anything. We didn't put out no, and that everybody, it was a shot heard around Go-Go, so that was a big thing. We could have used it to promote it, but we did not want to make nobody kind of feel away. So we just went to work. We went to practice. We started to do what we needed to do to get to where we was going to go, and everybody was going to see it and let it be that way. Instead of nah, we got your guy. We never did that.
But it wasn't just practice. It was photo shoots. It was drum shedding. It was family team building. It was sitting down and creating together. This wasn't a one-sided pursuit.
No, not at all. And they like, and that's the thing. You know, the guy goes on there and he says, he understands, Chop, it's a business move. Yes, Chops, and what a camera. Chops makes more money with Obsession than he does playing with Mature.
Oh gosh.
That's a fact.
Oh.
We think that he's worth the money, so we pay him the money. But it was not just a business decision, Holmes. He felt like he needed some other things to be added to his repertoire, and that Obsession can help that. He wanted to play for us just like we wanted him to play for us as well. It was not a one-sided thing, homie. And for the record, it wasn't about the cash. Because when I had conversations with my homie, and Chops is a stand-up man. I really like Chops as a man. When I had the conversations with the homie, it wasn't about money. He tell you all the time, I can't be bought. It's not, that man makes good money. It was about, he felt like he can get something from us, and we felt like we can get something for him. And it was a mutual agreement, and we did what we had to do to make it happen. Yeah. We've had it done to us a million times, Pre. Never crying. Take that shot, keep it moving. We tough over here.
It's a business acquisition. And if it's something other than that, and there's no contract in place, then what is it?
Exactly.
Is it loyalty? Because how far does loyalty take you?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Especially if you are a musician and this is your craft and it's something that you love and you understand legacy and putting out music and pushing and moving forward.
Chops loves the studio.
Facts.
He loves
I do know that. Yeah. And he loves shedding. He loves creating. I do know that. So those things were said. And a challenge was made.
Yeah.
And the challenge is, again, based around March Mayhem. What was basically said was that y'all only beat them with the skits. You didn't beat them off the crank.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, rule number one of March Mayhem was crank is not enough. I know that was the thing that we said a million times.
Yeah.
And everybody was given every ounce of strategy, and like it was told what was needed.
No doubt.
So how do you feel about that statement? Like, I don't even know how to ask you to respond to that, because
First and foremost, you did a skit too. It was horrible. Mature clientele tried a skit as well. It wasn't good. It didn't come off. Don't be mad at me because we took the monies that was given to us for Mayhem and we didn't spend them on ourselves or do something else with the monies that Mon 2 and them allowed us. We got that body to put Mature in that body on the ground. We got our yellow tape. We made sure that we went and sampled the first 48 music. We sampled The Rain. Don't be mad at me because I took my skit more serious than you. That's number one, because you tried a skit. It was horrible. Number two, are you going to tell Rare Essence don't bring out Darth Vader at the Capitol Center?
No.
Is that the only reason why? Or was that when Funk walked out there with that hat on and that jump and Essence went to work, was it about that? Or you're going to say that they was it the best performer because they bought Terminated and they terminated everybody with that? What was that?
It's called showmanship.
It was showmanship, right? When G and them brought that casket out, what was that? That was showmanship. I don't want to die. That is amazing. But the minute that Obsession takes the criteria and use it in a way that we're supposed to use it, that's the only way that we beat you. But let me say this. I feel like you played the same set that you played against RCA, but it wasn't as good as when you did it with RCA. I feel like your set had peaks and valleys because you'll take people here and you might be on some toms. And although your sockets and pockets are tough, I give credit where credit is due. When you here though, and you drop down to one of them slow grinding sockets or pockets, it takes the party right to where you're at. So you are having people up here with a party, and then you drop it down to this slow grinding socket. So in my mind, their set was a roller coaster. That's your fault, Sean. That's your fault that your set was a roller coaster because you put the set together. Me, I said we're going to start here, and when we end, we're going to be up here. We started down here, and we just climbed.
You built to a climax.
Built to a climax. Sort of how you supposed to do with your old lady. You understand what I'm saying? And we took our time to get to the point to where we was at our highest at the end. And we also identified the problem with facing you. And we identified Chops as the problem. So no, I'm not about to go socket for socket with you and stand in there with you. And that's where you are like Iron Mike at. Why would I do that? It doesn't make any sense.
It's called strategy.
It's strategy. We got on the toms. We cut Monty and them loose. We kept the jab on you. And we beat you, bro. We just beat you. Not only that, Pre, let me say that. That's not the first time we beat them.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And I got proof.
You got receipts?
I got receipts.
Okay.
Yeah. I got big receipts. This ain't the first time that mature clientele has been beat in a battle of the Beltway. You remember, Sean? By Obsession. And you were collateral damage because we had no idea who you were.
Ooh.
We had our sights focused on the mix band. And if you go talk to people around the mix, right after that battle is when the mix changed, and they had Stomp already, but after that battle, 32 and Smoke showed up in the mix.
Yeah.
So that tells me that the mix understood too that we were the better band on that night because they changed their personnel, right? Sean, you was just standing beside the mix and got clobbered in 2011 because you was in the wrong place at the wrong time. You remember that? The Battle of the Beltway. So now I'm up on you 2-0. What champion is going to fight you 3 times out and beat you twice?
How do you keep becoming a contender? Are you a contender?
And why do you want me so bad? If we don't crank, or we not with everybody, or not everybody, because there's a lot of people that love Obsession that think we do be crazy. But if in their mind's eye we're not this and we're not that, why do you want to? Why you want to get on stage with me?
So speaking of getting on stage, do you think a battle is what this culture needs right now? Do you think that what do you think that a battle? I love the air quotes because they feel so sexy. But what do you think that the battle between the two of you would do or prove? Like, who has the most to gain from that battle?
They would have the most to gain. I have nothing to gain off of battling Mature. Nothing. You know, he keeps talking about we can do it in Maryland because if you come out VA, it's going to be a slaughterhouse. Blah blah blah. Like, bruh, no, and all of these people keep wanting to try to. This ain't got nothing. I ain't never ducked no rat, and I ain't just talking go. Go talk to. I was just with one of my arch enemies from the street the other night. We've got past it. We're bigger. We're both here still living. We got a lot of things, positive things that we're doing. I just spent the whole Friday evening with my man Shooty. You know what I mean? Go ask him, have I ever ducked any wreck about anything? Why would I be ducking somebody that I beat twice? Bruh, we don't have anything to gain. It's on forward with whatever else we're trying to do. Right now, as we're talking, Everett is in Vegas.
Yes, congratulations, by the way. That y'all don't know, but I know. Congratulations.
Thank you. And it's a professional fighter about to probably, I should be getting pictures any minute now, going to his weigh-in in a Lifaz sweatsuit. Megatroy is his name. Troy Isley is the fighter. He's 12-0, and he's a really good upcoming fighter. And he's letting me sponsor him. My name gonna be on his shorts on Prime TV on Thursday night. You understand what I'm saying, Pre? What do I got to gain messing with them? We're trying to do some other things, branch off. You know, like even when I talk to me and Ma too, talk about, he always give me jewels on how to do this or do that. Like it's always, I'm a sponge. And these dudes want to take me and take my band and put it in a place like, bruh, he can lead talk his ass off if that's what people think he is. If people think he's a great lead talker, it doesn't matter. You don't have that Bruce Leroy. He don't have that Bruce Leroy. And when I say Bruce Leroy, he don't have that glow.
So another statement was made, basically saying that y'all frontline can't see their front line. Let's break your front line down. We're gonna start with one of the most seasoned and tenured people on your front line, and we spoke of him as Fred. He was also with Black Alley, extensive tenure in the culture.
Absolutely.
Let's keep going.
That's my man, my right hand man. We've been running together forever. You know, we got Big Monty. I mean, you already know what she do. That's no match. Man, come on. Elle was one of the best voices on the scene. Let's be real.
Shout out to Lauren, the vibe. Hey, baby.
We have a keyboard section that goes from OP Tribe to Listen on to Black Alley. Like these dudes is some real. It just doesn't make sense. And I'm not talking down on his front line, but when it comes to the people that stand up front, and they always try to say crank, and they think that when I say it takes more than crank, that I'm running from cranking. No, what I'm telling you is you have to give, like, Sean, listen, you don't change the temperature in no room you walk in. Nobody, the top lead talkers in this game, they all have that glow, that thing. When Ging walk in the room, the temperature change. You understand? Rapper, Bugs, all of them guys, Funk, you know what I'm saying? The top guys, you don't have it. So you can go to a show and lead talk your behind off, and I'm still gonna lead with the girl. I'm gonna lead with the girl.
I feel you.
Because he don't have the it.
That's that $9 swag though, that Pump Talk swag. So I heard that you guys got a phone call to set up a show. How did that conversation go?
Initially we looking at it as business as usual when we trying to set up the show because we hadn't seen the taping. So we got a call, and Everett calls me and say, on December 2nd, us and mature clientele. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we thinking it's just a show, but not knowing that this video has been circulating and this dude has jumped out there and did all of this challenging. So now the promoter is calling us to try to set it up to, you know, I guess, gain off of the situation. If we know that it's being set up by this thing that he didn't put out, we ain't even taking the show because we don't have time for Slim and his foolishness. And he talking about he want closure. Bro, go get closure from your old lady or something. We not, you want Obsession to give you closure? It's like bro. And no,
Are y'all what? Doing the show?
No, for what?
Okay. I mean, I'm just befuddled and I'm taken aback because it's like, first and foremost, shout out to Team Mitch Craft. Hey, Team Mitch Craft, for creating a product that still has people stressed out, because after I was made aware of the situation, because, you know, I out of sight, out of mind, over here grinding, working. I'm not tuned in or tapped into too much of anything, honestly. Like, we're working over here in real life. Like, it's a blessing.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I got a phone call from a couple of other people. It was like, bruh, like, y'all, I don't know. I think people want to battle for that trophy. I'm like, well, what are we going to do? Take the nameplate off and put another nameplate on it? Because that's not what we're going to do. And you can't be battling to play at City Winery because it's no longer there. So it's like, are we battling for bragging rights or to prove that we can beat you? But wouldn't the time to prove that they could beat you have been in that moment?
Absolutely. You had me. Why you ain't dust me off then?
Or as you said, would you say to him, knock the fur off? Why you ain't knock my fur off? Why you ain't knock my fur off? Then listen, for that reference, I need y'all to make your way on over to YouTube. You have to watch all of the interviews from the March Mayhem series. I promise you, some amazing quotes. But that was one of our favorites, I think, to knock the fur off. Knock the fur off. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I knew it was going to come.
And the thing what's funny is, a little gopher the next day goes live, and the gopher, man, I respect him for going hard like that. Yeah, that's what I love that. He said he was going to bust Obsession ass. Well, he told me that the first time.
He did.
He told me that exact thing. I was in here on some humble shit.
You were.
And he said, I'm going to bust your ass, right? And I said, okay, we're going to tear the fur off your ass. You're going to be a furless bunny. He's still looking for the fur for his ass.
I mean, 2 years later, almost 3, trying to re-challenge. Like, I think that's the part that has me lost, because bragging rights are amazing, but in a world of content, like, you guys created a song with a line dance, recorded a video, like, in a world of content and creation and growth and moving forward, we still have someone stuck in March Mayhem in that same building, and we're no longer there.
And that anger and the way that he feels about that is why he gonna end up in quicksand. Because if I would have took a L it would have still been on to the next thing, right? We gotta keep moving. If I would have took a L, I wouldn't have been nowhere near talking about this right now.
Would you have taken the critiques that were given to you to help you do better?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I guess it hurts more when you're picked to be the favorite. And when you're the favorite, when you're picked and you look like the gorilla coming in, and then you get, beaten that manner, I guess maybe it hurts, but at the same time, bruh, you beating me, and don't get it twisted, you wouldn't beat me again. I'll beat you again if I wanted to. I just don't see any gain out of beating you. The people that was in Mayhem, and then he tries to throw names out. I know RCA probably want they get back up with us too. I ain't heard Scooter say a damn thing about you. All I hear Scooter say is RCA shit. And that's what he on, and that's what he doing. And he down there on big stages downtown, doing big shows outside. That's what Scooter doing. He taking his brand and he running it. I ain't heard Scooter say one time anything about, I got to get my lick back on mature clientele. I ain't heard the one band, me and Mike kick it all the time. I ain't heard nobody. You the only one out here crying, hollering about closure.
But he didn't need closure for that other one that happened?
That's what I'm saying. And he want to forget that one. He don't want to remember 2011.
I don't think he remembers it.
He don't remember it. Yeah, so we're gonna put the proof up. We're gonna put the fly up. But like I said, man, we on the bigger and better things, man. You know, my fighter is underneath of Rap-A-Lot, Jay Prince. You know, that same card as Shakur Stevenson, bro. We trying to make some bigger moves. And not just for ourselves, to help, to give back. I feel my best when I'm able to give. And I'm trying to put myself in a position to be able to do some things.
But not give them a lick back.
Nah, tell them.
I'm sorry, that was it. It was too soon. It was
kick
too
a can down $4.95.
It was too soon. It was too soon. I'm so excited. We are together. Mm-hmm. Coming soon.
Absolutely.
Landover reunion.
Let's do it.
Oh, Fast Eddie's, baby. Listen, shout out to Sky's the Limit Entertainment. A Huff. It's on and popping. Obsession to Good JY. One of the sponsors is the Good Lifaz, DJ Nephew and me. Absolutely. I'm so excited to be back in the building with you guys again. Mm-hmm. We're moving on to bigger and better things. We're not looking back. So no show December. Mm-hmm. And I feel like at this point, if there's anything else you need to say in reference to it, I want you to get it off your chest. Because we're not revisiting this. Like, if they going to stay stuck in the past, we're going to leave them in the past. You have Immaculate Auto Glass, Young Lifaz,
Bingo.
Lifaz.
Bingo.
You clearly have been making moves behind the scenes. You got a boxer on his way to a weigh-in and on his way.
Bingo.
Prime time in your attire, okay? Immaculate Auto Glass, amazing 9 to 5 insurance company. They working on discounts. They got a tent.
Bingo.
A tent company next door that'll get you together if you had tinted glass.
Right.
My thing is, it's so much positive to be focusing on. Wrap this up so we never have to speak on it again. I want you to get it off your chest. All right, y'all. This is D's rant. I'm going to fall back. We're going to let him rant real quick.
Listen, man. March Mayhem is March Mayhem. It served a great purpose for everybody that was in it. With two of them put together was definitely dope. Um, I don't know what it did for you. I feel like it may have stagnated you. Um, and now you trying to get your feet out of the mud by keep pulling on my coattail, asking for something that you already had two times to prove and you lost. Um, we ain't the ones to keep poking at, bro. Just leave us alone. Let us do our obsession thing. Let us build on it how we want to build on it and go where we want to go. And you continue to do your thing. And that's where it should be. And at the end of the day, bro, after this, I have nothing else to say about this situation. But I'm going to tell you that if you feel like you're going to reach the top because you got good sockets and pockets, quit now. Because you not going to get there, bro. It got to be more than that. Go get some swag from your son. He got it. Put him more out front because he gets it. But you got to have more than that, bro. The dudes who really do this at a high level and they're shining and making it happen, they got that it. Thanks to shout out to Coop, man. And I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but Coop pulled me to the side one time and he said to me, that first MGM show, he said, you got some it on you. Boy, you got some it on you. That's what Coop told me. Shout out to Coop. And Coop ain't the only one that told me that I got some it on me. Actually, we been had it on us. Go get you some it, Sean, and leave us alone, bro. Stop bringing us up. Just go do your interviews and do your shows, and hopefully you can tiptoe across that bridge at some point.
Well, there's the end of that. Just wanted to, let you get it off your chest. But Immaculate Auto Glass, where can they find you? Listen, y'all, I need you to tell a friend to tell a friend. Auto Glass needs, tent needs. Immaculate Auto Glass is the place to go. Insurance company. Not bootleg, don't have to be underneath the table, baby. We can do it the right way. Just still want to try to save you some money and have a partnership next door to get your tenant windows re-tenanted at a discounted rate because you went through that. Where can they find you?
5550 Silver Hill Road. 5550 Silver Hill Road. 240-202-2111 is the number to call for all your auto glass needs. And for the Gophers, that's cheerleading and championing this thing on. The keyboard. The Gophers, you a gopher. You go for anything. Hey, listen, man. Y'all dudes put y'all pom-poms down and stop it. Stop it. Immaculate Auto Glass. Lifaz. Troy Isley, let's go get this wear, baby.
Young Lifaz. And the good, unapologetic crank of Obsession Band. When is the video coming out? Like, I need, somebody come teach me this line dance. Like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready for my close-up.
It's still in
production.
It's still in production, yeah. But it's going to be dropping soon. And we're about to go into shooting on another one. We're not going to stop. You know what I'm saying? We do believe in the music. And every time I talk originals, it's always like, what's originals if they ain't good? That's like telling any rapper that you ever seen make it to stop writing because he didn't get a hit on his first one or two records. Wayne's first record wasn't a hit. Jay first, nobody even wanted to sign Jay.
But y'all have worldwide streams, not just local streams, not just live CDs. Y'all have been a part of Netflix movies. Like y'all have
40,000 streams.
Y'all are building.
Ride it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's something that was built from the mud. So, and it's still gaining spins. Go download Ride It by Obsession right now. Like, go download it. Tell a friend to download it. Share it with a friend. Play it at a birthday party. Use it on your TikTok videos and your stories on Facebook. Use it in your reels on Facebook. Make sure you hashtag obsession in it so that they can find it and see the way you view it. But you're building from the ground up.
Go to Netflix and watch Really Love.
Yes.
Because every time you tap on Really Love and you watch that movie, we have a song in that movie called Concrete that we will get some residuals for. So, not saying that we making millions of dollars but every time I get a piece of money off of that record,
it proves that it's working.
It's proved that it does something for me inside, no matter how much it is coming in. You know what I mean? It proved that it's working. So go check out Really Love on Netflix. And where they sitting there, I think they eating some crabs and listening to the radio. You'll hear Obsession in the background.
That's even doper. Each and every Friday. Where can they find y'all?
Oh, Shop Bar Fridays, baby. Obsession is still familiar. I'm trying to tell you, this party is building, it's turning into something incredible.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Yep, we got the cigars out on the patio. And it's just, special thanks to Tino. She running the shop bar in a real great way. Thank you, Tino, for bringing us in on this Friday and letting us help you build it back to what we know we're gonna be, and we just gonna keep on grinding. Shop Bar Fridays, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, it's a like that situation, and it's 3-to-1 women to men. So fellas, come on down there and help me out. I can't handle it.
Make sure y'all smelling good too and looking good.
Yeah. As G would tell y'all, wash your ass.
Yes, twice. Get that whole week funk off you. Make your way on down to the Shock Bar. Catch that unapologetic crank of Obsession alongside Still Familiar. Y'all have a DJ down there?
Yes.
It's okay.
DJ Mix.
Oh, big homie.
Mix. Yeah, DJ. And he cranking too.
Let me tell you something. I've been rocking with Mix since Oxon Hill Firehouse, Brian Manor, Club Elite. That's been my guy.
He gets it.
Listen, trade wins, bottom line, he been getting it.
He gets it.
That's my dude. So shout out to DJ Mix. Make sure you guys pull up on a Friday. I need y'all to follow Obsession Band on all social media platforms. Download, ride it. I need y'all to follow Lifaz. I need you to grab you something fly to wear, get you some Lifaz gear. What are you lifetime committed to? You got kids, young Lifaz. And I need y'all to support Immaculate Auto Glass. Thank you for grace and no gray area. Once again, it's always great to shop it up with you and get that, sit down and talk. I'm not going to say I'm sorry about the circumstances, but I'm glad that you're in the building. Either way. Right.
I wouldn't have wanted to do it nowhere else but here. You know what I mean? So thanks for having me. Thanks to you too for bringing me in and setting up the great production.
It's dope in here, right?
No doubt about it.
Listen, they have no idea. I need y'all to make sure y'all are following Crank Rock. I need y'all to follow the Love Network. I need you to follow Montu. I need you to follow me. I'm going to tell y'all right now, 2024, we kicking the door, waving the 4-4. Okay? All you going to hear is, don't hit us for no more content no more, because we on it popping, ain't no stopping, y'all.
Right.
Thank y'all for stepping into the no gray area. I need y'all to stay tuned. More coming soon. The homie D, Lifaz, Immaculate Auto Glass, the good Obsession.
Thank you.
And all things. We out of here, man.
Bingo.
Y'all have a great evening. God bless and good night. And we will see you soon. Spread crank, not hate.
How about it?
Peace.
That's it right there.